is Lucie L. Lucie, and I keep going to the movies again and again and again, and it's so I can tell you about it. But also, I just like movies, okay? And this one was called Wreck-It Ralph, and it's about a video game, and it's all a cartoon. And do you know who John C. Reilly is? Because he's in it, and he's like perfect because he's Wreck-It Ralph. And then do you know who Sarah Silverman is? She's funny, and she's perfect in it too, because I don't know her doll's name, but she's snarky and stuff. And so Ralph his title is Wreck-It Ralph because he lives in a video game at an arcade. Do you know what an arcade is? It's a place where there's a bunch of things right next to each other, and a video arcade is where there's a bunch of video games next to each other and you pay to play them, and then one of them is called Wreck-It Ralph. And so he's Wreck-It Ralph, and he says, nobody likes me in my game. And they don't. They're not very nice. They've been living together for like ever. And so, but nobody's nice to him. They don't invite him to the parties. They aren't very polite even, and they snub him, and he has to sleep on the garbage or the bricks or something, and everybody else has nice places in their game when they go to sleep at night, because that's what happens after you go home from the arcade, is everybody in the games gets to have a life, because like that's their job, being in the game, but then they get to have a life. But Ralph's life is in the bricks and sleeping and being snubbed, and he's tired of this after all that time, years and years. So he leaves his game and he goes to the great hall in the middle where the games are, and he won't go back to his regular game. He goes to other ones instead, and he goes to one where a lady who sounds just like Jane Lynch is a gun-toting person, and he doesn't like it there, and he has to shoot people, and he doesn't want to do that. So he goes to another one, and it's called Candy, and at the candy place lives Sarah Silverman, and lives all of her things, her people and dolls and game people. And they have a race, and if Sarah Silverman wins the race, then she gets something special, and the guy who is the king of that place wants her to not win, and everybody's not nice to her. So it's like Ralph says, they're not nice to you, and other people aren't nice to me, so let's be friends. And she says, fine, because she's Sarah Silverman. And so they do that. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends or what the trick is, but there's tricks in it, and it's about what it's like, you know, behind the screens where you see on computer things, and it's what it could be like in there. And it's like, are we making real things when we have all these boards put together and cords plugged in and stuff? Who knows? It's impossible to tell because it's a whole different reality. And Wreck-It Ralph is like, he's mad at his place in life, and who wouldn't be? And so, but at the end, it's everybody is where they're supposed to be, and everybody likes where they're supposed to be, and it's nice. And that's Wreck-It Ralph. This is Lucie L. Lucie. Thank you for watching. Bye.